Miss Luo, I am here.
Mr. Shu.
Please have a seat.
Your custom necklace. Well, this is...
Aren't those the Shu family heir and your ex? I heard he's been attending blind dates. Could it be? He's dating your ex now.
Christian.
Why so late?
My roommate got forced into a date. Comforting her took time. Tell me, why do arranged dates exist? They're so awful.
That upset you? Blind dates are just another path to happiness.
True. But if we ever break up, not that we will, I'd never go dating.
Who said we're breaking up?
Just kidding. You're angry?
We're not breaking up ever.
I'll be tangled with you for life.
I'm not hungry. You eat alone?
Hey,
My date fell through. No use keeping this. Take it.
Mr. Shu, this was a business transaction. You paid, I designed. Keep it for your next candidate. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Qishen, what are you doing here? You've been drinking. Are you drunk?
I'm completely sober.
Then why?
Luo Yuanwei, when you're with him, you laugh so brightly. Do you really enjoy being around rich people, or are you just desperate to marry someone?
No, I'm not.
What's so rich about the Shu family? If you're so eager to marry money, why not marry me? I'm wealthier than any of them. Last time I'll ask, will you marry me?
But don't you hate me?
I do hate you, but now I'm at the right age to settle down. My parents keep pressuring me. I don't want to start over or settle for a stranger. Marrying someone familiar makes sense. We won't interfere with each other.
So that's the real reason.
Never mind.
I do. After 7 years of longing, we're finally married.
Take my credit card. Use it for any expenses from now on.
No need. I have my own money.
The money from your ex, not spent it all yet?
Actually, back then.
Don't mention the past. I don't care to know how lovey-dovey you were with your ex. Just take it, or people will think I mistreat my wife. Let's go. I'll help you move.
We're living together?
Problem? Shouldn't spouses live together? Mrs. Chi, I won't tolerate separate beds on our wedding night.
I wasn't suggesting that.
Let's pack your things. Your ex was quite stingy. After all that time together, this is all you have? Did he rarely buy you anything nice?
No, I just...
Save your excuses. Don't want to hear it.
Well, which room is mine?
No extra beds here. You can sleep on the floor.
I prefer beds, if you don't mind sharing. Shen. Sion.
What's wrong?
I got an offer from LK, starting work tomorrow.
It's just a job. Why so excited?
You don't understand. LK is every designer's dream. I won the Rising Designer Award, so they offered me this position. This gets me closer to achieving my goals.
Work won't make you rich. Besides, didn't I give you my card?
That's different.
How is it different? Or do you prefer taking money from others over using mine?
That's not what I meant. Don't twist my words.
You said you achieved a goal. What other goals do you have?
My original goals were working at LK and paying debts, plus getting back with you. But now we're married, so my new goal is making you fall for me again.
Forget it. Never mind. Stop. I don't want to know. Here are some assets to transfer to your name. Sign these documents.
Hotels, Kickson Golf Club, these are too valuable. I can't accept them.
Just sign them. These mean nothing to me. But for you, with no assets in your name, people might think I've been mistreating my wife. It's getting late. Get ready and rest early. Buy out LK within 2 hours. Also instruct them. My wife starts work tomorrow. No one upsets her.
I really married him. This isn't a dream. "5 years apart, you've matured and grown leaner. I toss in my sleep. Did I disturb you?
No. You button up your shirt.
You criticize me? Check your own state.
Aren't you supposed to start at the new company? Doesn't your company start at 9:30? It's already 9 o'clock.
What?
Why are you still here?
Oh no, I'm gonna be late.
Come and have your breakfast.
I'm running late for work. I'll skip breakfast for now.
Hey, take this. Eat it on the way.
I'll head to work now. Kiwen.
Yeah. After all these years, you're still so impulsive.
Luo Yuanwei. Why are you here?
None of your business.
I'm here to join LK Group. Coming to our company is absolutely my business.
Really? I'm here to join too.
Mr. Shu, Mr. Chi just acquired our company and wants us to look after his wife starting today. So which one is she?
This one's definitely not. At that award ceremony, I saw her. She once abandoned Mr. Chief for money.
So many gifts. Louis Vuitton's latest collection, her mess bags. Oh my gosh, Mr. Key spoils Wei Yu terribly.
Should we really open these without permission?
It's fine, Mrs. Chi is here.
Indeed, feel free to look around. Just some ordinary bags. Xishuan enjoys buying me purses.
Well, there's a cake too. An inscription on it. Let me read it. Happy birthday, Luo Yuanwei.
What's going on here? Why is Luo Yuanwei's name written here?
Don't tell me the owner of this golf course is actually Luo Yuanwei.
Could we have made a mistake?
You're blinded by vanity, trying to steal my identity at this crucial moment, so everyone will flatter you. Shameless. Throw her out. She's not welcome here.
Should we welcome liars instead?
Mr. Chi.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Xishuan, you're here.
What's going on here? What do you think you're doing?
Mr. Key, she was insubordinate to her superiors. We were just teaching her a lesson.
That doesn't excuse your bullying. I told you to take good care of my guest. Is this how you treat her?
Mr. Key, my mistake. I apologize. Because of him, he made me misjudge the situation.
You're fired. Our Chi group has no place for disloyal employees like you.
Xishuan,
All of you, how dare you harass her in my absence? Get out, all of you.
Mr. Key, it's a misunderstanding. This is all a big mistake.
Please, Mr. Chi, we didn't know Luo Yuanwei was under your protection.
Wanwei, please tell him we meant no harm.
Xishuan, let me explain.
Silence. Do you not hear Mr. Key's order? Everyone, out. You're not welcome here. Move.
The surprise I planned for you was ruined by these idiots.
It's okay. I love it. This is more than enough.
Are you hurt anywhere?
No, I'm fine. When did you acquire LK?
The night before your first day.
Why didn't you tell me?
It's just acquiring a company. Why should I report it to you?
You took over the company I work for? Don't I deserve to know?
I thought you knew from day one when you started working here. I explicitly instructed my subordinates to keep it quiet.
Why are you still meddling with your staff? I want no special treatment.
You work at my company. Of course I'd arrange support. Isn't that natural?
But I don't want privileges. I just want to work like any regular employee. And I refuse to be called Mrs. Chi. Our marriage must stay private. Don't tell anyone, understand?
Are you so determined to keep our marriage a secret from everyone?
No. Qishuan, let me explain. That's not what I meant. Seriously? Still giving me the silent treatment every time he's mad?
Yunwei.
Bro, what brings you here?
Weren't you supposed to have dinner with coworkers? Why are you still out this late?
I just needed some air, taking a walk alone to clear my head. Qishuan, why aren't you answering? I thought you were mad at me.
Get in. I'll drive you home. We're married now. Keep your distance from your ex.
Qishuan, you've got it all wrong.
We're legally married. I'll take care of her from now on. Stay away from her.
What do you mean? You're married?
Yes, I haven't had the chance to tell you yet.
When we hold the wedding ceremony, you'll be invited.
Wei. This must be a misunderstanding. Sis, you should explain this properly to Kixwan. Don't let me come between you two.
Don't worry, bro. I'll clarify everything.
Stay away from him or else.
You've got it wrong. That was my brother earlier.
Sweetheart?
No, that's not...
This is my final warning. Or I'll make him leave Jiangcheng tonight.
He's driving recklessly in a fit of anger. Nothing I say will calm him down. Let's wait until he cools off. Grandma, Qi Wen and I came to see you.
Hello, Grandma. I'm Vivi's husband, Qi Xuan.
Qi Xuan, when did you two get married? Why didn't I hear anything about it?
We just got married recently, just registered. So once the weekend came, we rushed to tell you.
I've never met Qi before. How did you marry so suddenly?
I was overseas this whole time, just came back. We've known each other for years. But don't worry, we've been together long enough. It's definitely not some whirlwind marriage.
Xiaoxi, you must treat our Wei Wei right. She's been through a lot. If it weren't for our families... Wait, your name's Qi Xuan? When Wei Wei was in college, her boyfriend was Qi Xuan.
Grandma, you know I...
Oh, back in Wei Wei's college days, she wouldn't stop talking about Qi Xuan. How could I not know you?
Qishuan, I'd like some milk tea. Could you go buy me a cup?
Of course.
Wei Wei, what's going on? After our family went bankrupt, didn't you break up with him? Why are you married now?
Well, we recently reconnected. His family pressured him to marry.
What nonsense. Does he know about our past?
Grandma, he doesn't know yet, but don't worry. I'll find a way to tell him.
Is he treating you well? What does he do now?
Grandma, he's now CEO of Qi Group, but he treats me well.
Wei Wei, did you marry him because of my hospital bills? Were you pressured into this marriage?
No, Grandma, that's not it. If I didn't have feelings for him, would I marry him?
When we went bankrupt, and I got seriously ill, if not for that, we wouldn't be in such debt now. If I hadn't... Wei Wei, you could have studied abroad.
Grandma, that's in the past. No amount of money can compare to having you safe and healthy. Besides, I'm doing great now. Qishuan treats me well. Don't worry about me.
Good, good. As long as you're happy, I can rest easy.
Got it. Consider it handled. I've arranged Grandma's transfer to the best rehab center in town.
No need for that. Grandma's settled in here. Besides, that place isn't cheap.
I can afford it. Wouldn't let my wife's grandma live in some basic facility. If word gets out, people might think I'm stingy. Speaking of your ex, he wouldn't even book a decent rehab center for your grandma.
This comes from my own pocket. Don't be upset.
From your pocket? So that guy wouldn't even split the cost with you? Yet you stayed with him. Left me for some stingy cheapskate?
We were sharing expenses back then, but he earned less than me at the time, so... Why so upset again? Let's just take a cab.
Took you long enough. Get in.
You left?
Did I say I was leaving?
You stormed off. Who knew you'd wait? Where are we going?
Showing you how a generous man treats his woman.
Meaning what? The bags here are insanely expensive. Why did you bring me here?
What styles are you interested in? Any specific designs in mind? We have some new arrivals. I can show you our collection.
Get me every latest designer bag in stock. Pack up all the latest designs. Charge this card.
Right away, sir.
What are you doing?
Let me show you what a generous man looks like.
It's not what you think. The truth is different.
Really? Then what is it? Back then, didn't you leave with him? You claimed he doesn't earn half as much as you.
Well, but...
After dumping me, he ended up in a dumpy apartment. Is that true?
Yes.
You rejected me when I had nothing and chased after wealth, didn't you?
I did.
But the wealthy man you married is just a cheapskate who hoards every penny. God knows how he tricked you into living this hard life. We're already broken up, yet you came to harass me on my first work day.
Sir, all selected bags have been wrapped. We've engraved the lady's name on them. Please provide an address for delivery to her residence later.
No need. I'll take them to work with me now. I'm leaving then.
Not finished yet? Have some milk.
Thanks.
Don't be so formal with me. Is the proposal that tough? Took you so long?
This proposal is crucial. It's pretty challenging, but I'm confident in my proposal.
Oh, congratulations in advance on securing the project.
Wait until I actually win it before celebrating. Why are you still up? Waiting for me?
Full of yourself?
Fine. I'm overthinking then. I'll be working late tonight. You can go to bed first.
Actually, I have more documents to review. Checking documents.
But you were watching TV earlier? Why weren't you reviewing then?
I wanted to finish the show first. Not allowed?
Fine. Whatever you say. I'm done. Finished with yours?
I'm done too.
That fast? Didn't you just start?
My efficiency has always been top-notch. Didn't you know? Get ready and hit the hay early.
Still as stubborn as ever. Heading out. Bye.
That's Qishuan. They made up. They've made up. No way. Qishuan seems so cold to her. Clearly, Luo Yuanwei is shameless. She seduced him. How infuriating.
Wei Wei, your latest proposal draft was absolutely brilliant. W Corp will definitely choose your plan. Wei Yu's proposal is full of flaws.
I worked through several nights on this. Hope the meeting goes well.
The contract's not even signed yet, and you're already boasting. Wei Yu's plan is better, honestly.
Zhang Li, stop talking nonsense. Wei Wei's plan is clearly superior.
Surui, are you blind? You can praise Luo Yuanwei's work, but don't you dare claim Wei Yu's proposal is bad.
Quality speaks for itself. Flaws can't be hidden. If we show subpar work to our partners, the company loses face.
You're just completely fooled by Luo Yuanwei's act. I'm done talking.
That Zhang Li is such an opportunistic climber. Wei Wei, ignore him. Let's go. I want to get Melatang across the street.
Great. I've been craving it.
Let's go.
Thinking a good proposal guarantees success? Keep dreaming.
Director Shu, let's begin.
Yes, Director Chen. Wei Yu, you go first. Director Chen. Wei Yu here is our new designer. Don't let her age fool you, but her work quality is truly exceptional. She's the most promising young talent we have.
Director Chen, I'll now present my proposal. That concludes my presentation. Thank you.
Well, Director Chen, didn't I say Wei Yu is our most promising talent?
Next presenter, let's see.
Luo Yuanwei, get ready to embarrass yourself.
This?
Luo Yuanwei, what's this mess? What are you playing at?
I checked everything before dinner. How did this happen?
Luo Yuanwei, where's your proposal?
Director Xu, LK Company's staff competency is truly eye-opening. I think this presentation should end here.
Director Chen, I'm so sorry. I don't know why my files got corrupted like this. Please give me 3 minutes. I have backups.
Miss Luo, I'm not obligated to wait for your mistakes to be fixed. Learn to take partnerships seriously next time, but our W group won't work with you again.
Director Chen, about Luo Yuanwei. She's new at our branch. Still green. I'll discipline her properly. By the way, how did you find Wei Yu's proposal?
Ah yes, Director Chen, what did you think of my proposal?
No offense, but LK Company should enforce stricter hiring standards. Your current criteria are too lax. I can't understand how that subpar proposal managed to get approved here.
Director Chen, please reconsider. Wei Yu's proposal has merit.
No need. I have another meeting.
Wait, Director Chen, I'll revise the proposal. Luo Yuanwei, are you sabotaging me? Do you realize this failed project cost us our entire quarterly bonus? Explain these images.
Director Xu, I didn't alter these files.
If not you, then who?
Exactly, Luo Yuanwei. What's your motive for this sabotage?
Wei Yu, you switched my proposal. I verified everything before lunch. Everything was perfect. When I reopened it, it was corrupted. You were alone here during lunch.
Accusations require proof. There's no surveillance footage. Why frame me? Clearly, you're the one trying to ruin this deal.
If I ruined it, I lose my bonus too. Where's the gain? But you swapped proposals thinking Director Chen would automatically choose yours. Joke's on you. He rejected yours anyway.
Stop fabricating lies. Whether I secure deals doesn't change my position as chairwoman.
How dare you lie?
Enough. Luo Yuanwei, you'll fix this mess by any means necessary. Recover this project or consider yourself unemployed.
Can't sleep yet? Feeling down?
Am I really that worthless?
You're a Tsinghua graduate and just won the Rising Designer Award. If someone like you is useless, what about all those people with less qualifications out there?
What's the point of winning awards if they still refuse to honor you?
Have you been dealing with something lately?
Today, during my W group presentation, someone replaced my plans with cartoon images. Director Chen from W Group was furious. They canceled the partnership.
Who dare to tamper with your work?
No cameras in the office. No evidence, even if we suspect someone. The culprit doesn't matter now. We need to focus on Director Xu wants me to salvage the W Group deal.
The W Group director. Is it that Chen Jiadi guy?
You know him? Can you set up a meeting? I need to see him. Please. If I can't recover this project, I'll be completely humiliated.
Since when do you care about shame? Back in college, you always failed the 800-meter fitness test and never seemed embarrassed.
This is different. Fitness tests aren't professional courses. Bad scores don't matter, but losing this project would destroy my professional reputation completely. I'm begging you. Please help. Excuse me. Could you help me? My roommate maxed out my library card. Could I borrow yours to check out a book? Just one book. I'll return it on time, won't inconvenience you. The library's completely full. I need to borrow books to study. Here's my contact info. I'll return them promptly. Please, I'm desperate.
I'll scan your QR code.
I won't reveal our connection. Just want Director Chen to see my proposal. I'll prove my capabilities, then earn my place fairly.
After all these years, still using the same old tricks? Tomorrow, I'll get you a proper chance to present your proposal. Enough, get some rest now.
Mr. Key, what a surprise. You're always so busy. Why reach out now?
My old classmates back from abroad. Had to see you before you vanished again. Didn't want to miss this chance. You might fly off tomorrow.
Actually, I've been transferred back to the domestic branch, staying here for the foreseeable future. Speaking of which, some local companies' reputations, all bark, no bite.
What happened?
You won't believe this. Attended LK Corp's presentation yesterday. Their proposal, half their slides were cartoon images, and the copy read like word salad. Director Shu's team, complete amateurs. They tried passing off that garbage as quality work.
That bad?
Worse. LK's supposed to be industry leaders. My first project back home, massive letdown. Does Key Group have any competent designers? Hook me up?
Actually, there's someone.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
She's exactly who you need.
But she works at LK.
What?
Forgot to mention, I recently acquired LK Corporation.
Wait, what? Then why didn't they assign her to our project?
You'll understand soon. Send her in.
Director Chen.
It's you?
Director Chen, I sincerely apologize. I specifically asked Mr. Key to arrange this meeting. Please grant me another chance to present my original proposal.
All right, let's get started.
Director Chen, that concludes my presentation.
Mr. Key's judgment never fails. Your arrangement today saved this opportunity. I would have missed it otherwise.
Didn't I tell you the truth? This is Chi Corporation's most promising designer.
Miss Luo, I apologize for yesterday's unfounded criticism. It was my fault for not verifying the facts properly.
You're too kind. I should have prepared more thoroughly beforehand. That was my mistake.
Miss Luo's exceptional talent makes me wonder. After this project, would you consider joining W Group?
Director Chen, poaching talent in front of my boss isn't very professional.
No offense taken. Qi Xuan and I shared the same mentor abroad.
Pity, though. She won't be leaving.
Don't be stingy, Qi Xuan. W Group rivals your corporation in every aspect. Moreover, you haven't asked Miss Luo herself.
My wife's answer was never in doubt.
Wait, she's your wife? You're married?
Let me reintroduce everyone. This is my wife, Luo Yuanwei. This is Chen Jiade, my senior buddy from abroad.
Brother Chen.
Hello. When did you get married, you rascal? Why didn't I hear anything?
It's fairly recent. Haven't had time to announce it. You must come to our wedding and drink with us.
Absolutely. I wondered why you'd call me over a junior designer all the way here. So it's because of your wife. But you just returned to the country. You work fast. Oh, I get it now. This must be that first love he kept talking about overseas. Sis-in-law, let me tell you. Once at a gathering, Qi Xuan got drunk and kept calling for Weiwei to pick him up. Only today did I realize that his Weiwei was you.
Drunk.
All right, let's move on. Just sign the contract. Then your task is complete.
Wow, you're unbelievable. Promise to treat me to dinner.
I said dinner. I'm busy at noon. Sign and leave quickly.
Fine, I'm leaving. Won't bother you, lovebirds. Dinner better be fancy.
When did you start drinking? You were alcohol allergic and never drank before.
Built tolerance now. Back then at gatherings, they made me drink too much.
She sent abroad. Had a hard time there?
Stop overthinking. Wait, aren't you reporting to your director? Go now, don't be late.
I'll head out then.
All right.
Luo Yuanwei.
Luo Yuanwei, such a major project for the company was lost because of you. How dare you still come to work?
Exactly. Luo Yuanwei, hurry and apologize to Director Chen of W Group. What are you doing here?
She's probably here to resign after all. Getting fired sounds so disgraceful.
Oh, Luo Yuanwei. What's that in your hand? Is that a resignation letter?
Ha!
Director Shu, here's the project contract. Director Chen has signed it. Please review it.
What? The partnership with W Group, you secured it?
Yes, this is the contract.
Luo Yuanwei faking contracts is illegal.
You actually pulled it off?
How is this possible?
It's really W Group's contract.
Could it be Director Chen actually signed?
What did you do to convince him?
I simply presented my proposal to Director Chen again. It proves that to secure projects, you need genuine competence. Otherwise, even if you delete all competing proposals without real capability, you'll still fail.
You...
Don't get cocky. You messed up this project. Fixing it was your duty. You should thank Madam Wei, the president's wife, for not holding you accountable.
Then let's ask Madam Wei to investigate who sabotaged my proposal, nearly causing huge losses to the company.
Since you retrieved the contract, I'll let this matter slide. Just don't embarrass the company with such mistakes again.
Why the sudden dinner invite?
Thanks to you, we secured the project. I got a huge bonus payout. This meal is my way of saying thanks.
All dishes are served. Have you been waiting long? Had a meeting earlier that ran overtime.
Not too long. Just waiting on dessert.
Go easy on sweets. Didn't you say your tooth hurt?
I got it filled already. Doctor cleared me to eat.
When did you get that done? Why wasn't I told?
Shisha, both dining here too?
What a coincidence. I was just telling Xiaoqi I hadn't seen you around, then spotted you here. Since fate brought us together, let's share this table. Waiter, 2 more place settings. Sit.
This is Xia Qi, my grad school classmate from abroad. Chen Jiadi, you've met.
Nice to meet you, sis-in-law. I'm 1 month younger than Qi Huan. Heard so much about you. Finally meeting you in person.
Pleasure to meet you.
Xiaoqi, you haven't heard? Your sister-in-law's skills even impressed me. Her design proposal she showed me was truly remarkable.
Of course, if she weren't exceptional, would Qi Xuan keep checking her blog while overseas, right?
Are you saying Qishun followed my blog abroad?
I know about this. One day at the library, he sat across from me reading. Hours passed, not a page turned. I leaned over to check and saw he wasn't reading, just scrolling through Weibo, all jewelry design posts. So that was you.
Didn't search intentionally, just stumbled upon it.
Ah, right, exactly. You never use social media normally, then accidentally install Weibo, and coincidentally find your ex's account, and by chance, check her feed daily for updates.
First love, huh? Never expected you're still such a hopeless romantic. How did you two meet? Who made the first move?
I pursued her.
Really? You weren't even in the same department. Spill the story.
My library card was maxed out by my roommate. He happened to walk by, so I borrowed his card instead.
And you just lent it? When I asked to borrow yours, you always refused.
You lost it 3 times?
Then what? So books got you together?
When returning books, I told him my roommate maxed out my card again. Could he help borrow more books?
This happened 6 or 7 times.
Wait, you said you pursued her, but it sounds like she used books as excuse to chase you.
You don't get it. The best hunters appear as prey.
Meaning?
What I mean is, Luo Yuanwei seemed to pursue Qi Xuan, but actually Qi Xuan let her think she was chasing him.
I'm confused. But wasn't it Luo Yuanwei pursuing Qi Xuan?
I never said I pursued him. Back then, my roommate actually took my library card. For a long time,
Is that so? Why didn't you borrow from classmates? You kept asking me.
why did you lend it to me then?
I wasn't using the card anyway. It was just sitting there.
Without a library card, how did you even borrow books? Then how did you meet Luo Yuanwei at the library?
Who confessed feelings first?
Surely not me.
Me.
You? The quiet type confessing?
She kept borrowing my card. It got annoying, so I offered her the card with one condition.
What condition?
He said he'd only lend it to his girlfriend. Either keep borrowing, or let him give me the card.
So the reason I didn't have a girlfriend in college was simply because I never went to the library.
Don't overthink it, okay? You being single in college was purely because you didn't have Qi Xuan's looks.
Fair point. Honestly, I'd given up on borrowing books. Then I saw this handsome guy. Suddenly realized maybe studying isn't so bad. Books are worth borrowing.
All right, well, I'll take this dog food for now.
I'm going to the restroom. You two talk. Hey, bro.
Wait, why'd you suddenly send me money?
Use that money to pay off your debts first. As for the rest,
Wait, are you using money from Chixuan? Did he make things difficult for you?
you've got it all wrong. That money is from my recent project bonus. I earned it myself. Kishwan has nothing to do with this. He doesn't know about our family's bankruptcy and debts yet.
Good, it's not his money. I was worried he'd mistreat you.
That's not happening. Kichwan treats me very well. I secured this project with his help.
Stop worrying about the debts. Now that you're married to Kichwan, focus on your new life together. I'll handle the debt repayments alone.
Don't say that. I'm part of this family too. I won't let you shoulder this alone. Kichwan transferred Grandma to a better hospital. For now, let's clear the external debts first. Grandma's medical expenses can wait.
Wait, should we tell him what happened back then? I don't want him to keep misunderstanding you.
Let's keep it from him for now. Otherwise, he'd surely pay off all our debts himself. I don't want to owe him. By the way, brother, have the debt collectors been bothering you lately?
No. Strangely enough, they've been laying low recently.
Brother, if they approach you again, you must tell me immediately.
Okay, I'll definitely tell you.
Where are they?
They left early for another matter. Why did that take you so long?
I took a phone call. Did you get enough to eat?
I'm full.
Just finished too. Are you free this afternoon? If you're not busy, would you go shopping with me? Waiter, check please.
No need. I already took care of the bill.
But I said I'd treat you.
I don't let women pay. Let's go. Didn't you want to go shopping? Since your project needs a victory banquet, we should buy some clothes.
Wait for me. Wasn't the banquet scheduled for year-end combined with the celebration? It's still way too early. No need to rush.
Then let's get a few pieces you can wear now. Hello? What? I'll be right there.
If you need to go...
The nursing home called. Grandma's condition is critical. Emergency surgery needed.
What? Grandma? How could...
Stay calm. I'll take you there.
Doctor, how's my grandmother?
We've stabilized her, but her condition remains critical. If she doesn't wake up in 2 days, prepare for the worst.
Don't worry. Grandma has always been blessed. She'll pull through.
It was like this before. They showed up out of nowhere, shocking Grandma into the hospital.
What?
Nothing. Just remembering when Grandma first got sick.
What are you doing? It's illegal to trespass.
We're here to collect the debt. Your parents' death won't erase what's owed.
At least wait until we handle our parents' funeral arrangements before collecting debt.
Once everything's settled, when your parents die, the family's bankrupt. If I don't collect now, you'll flee. Who'll pay me then?
I'll repay the money, just not right now. Can you give us more time?
Time? Sure, but interest rates are negotiable. Your sister's quite a looker.
Don't even think about it.
Don't be ungrateful. Our boss taking a liking is her fortune.
Shut your mouth. Oh, Wei Wei won't go with you. Get out now.
You old hag.
Grandma!
Grandma?
Grandma!
Grandma?
Grandma! Call an ambulance.
Doctor, how's my grandmother?
Her condition's stable now, but requires hospitalization. She won't fully recover to pre-illness health. Long-term medication required. Family must be prepared. Her treatment drugs are very expensive.
Thank you, doctor.
Wei Wei, your visa's approved. Dinner tonight to celebrate? Let's celebrate.
That boyfriend of yours.
Might become your ex-boyfriend soon.
What do you mean? You're breaking up with him?
Such a big crisis hit our family. Grandma fell ill and was hospitalized. How can I go study abroad with him now?
Wei Wei. This study chance is once in a lifetime. I'll handle things here at home. Don't give up your future for this.
Brother, you're barely older than me. How could I let you shoulder this alone? Studying abroad costs money. We're drowning in debt already. How can we possibly afford my overseas tuition?
But...
Stop right there. I'm not leaving.
How long has Grandma been sick?
5 years. She was always healthy before. It came on suddenly. Never recovered since.
5 years. Did she get sick before I left?
Grandma, how is she?
Why are you here? You invited him?
I texted him.
Why would you call him? I'm your husband.
Qishuan, it's not what you think.
Not what I think? Back then, you two were all over each other. Now you call it a misunderstanding?
That time...
So here you are. Fancy hospital, huh? Costing a fortune. Pay me back right now.
This month's payment, I've already paid you back.
Who are you people?
We're debt collectors. 5 years, and you still haven't paid me.
Siblings 5 years. What's he implying? He's your brother. Why did you lie to me?
Hey, pal. What's your business here? Don't you know their parents owed me money before dying in a crash? If not, get lost. Don't block my collection.
Granny.
Old hag, finally awake. Why don't you just kick the bucket, wasting money on hospital bills while owing me money?
Watch your mouth.
How much do they owe you?
Still need to pay $1 million.
I'll repay for them.
Qishuan.
Holy crap, boss. Where'd they get the money?
Qishuan, don't interfere with our debts. Give the money back. Our debts aren't your concern.
This check isn't going back. Be smart about this. You should be grateful. Stop acting righteous.
You!
Get out now. From now on, stay away from them, or else you'll be finished in Jiangcheng.
Sure. Let's go.
Grandma.
Grandma.
I'll get a doctor.
Grandma.
What really happened back then?
Let me tell you. Our family was quite wealthy. When you and Wei Wei were together, she was afraid you'd feel pressured, so she never told you about our family's true situation. Later, when you two were going abroad, the company went bankrupt. My parents were in a car accident, and Grandma became seriously ill.
How could I not know any of this?
She didn't want you to worry about her, and she didn't want to hinder your studies. During that time, the family's finances couldn't afford to send her abroad. On one hand, she had to care for the firm. On the other, she had to care for Grandma. She couldn't bear for me to handle it alone, so she had me pretend to be her new guy and break up with you.
Why didn't she just tell me? If you had told me...
If I had told you, you would have given up going abroad and stayed here to bear it all with me. I didn't want to be that selfish.
You know I don't care about that stuff.
But I do. I couldn't let you give up such a hard-earned chance to study. I didn't want you and me, Sarah, to pay the price of sacrificing your future.
What if I hadn't come back to find you? Would I have forever been kept in the dark, forever knowing nothing? Did you ever think if that was fair to me?
I've already planned to go abroad to find you.
Silly.
Fools have their blessings. See, in the end, we still got married.
Did you ever think if I never returned, you couldn't find me?
Would you not come back?
If you're here, I could never stay away.
I'm sorry. We've done everything we could.
What do you mean?
Doctor, is there really no other way?
You should go say your final words to the patient.
Before I go, seeing you all here gives me peace.
Grandma?
Xiaoqi. I'm entrusting Wei Wei to you. Treat her well.
Grandma, I'll definitely treat her well. I'll never let her be mistreated.
About what happened back then?
Grandma, I know about Wei Wei's situation.
Don't blame her. She was also heartbroken at the time.
Grandma, I only want to cherish her. How could I blame her?
Then I can rest easy. Jiajia. You and Wei Wei must love and cherish each other. Support one another. Your family for life.
I'll remember. With me here, Wei Wei won't be mistreated.
Wei Wei. All these years. Now that Grandma's leaving us, it's time you knew about your origins.
Grandma? My origins?
Years ago, your father found you by a trash bin. It's so strange. A perfectly healthy baby abandoned like that.
Grandma, I was adopted?
Yes. If you want to search for them now, maybe they're looking too. Don't blame me for keeping this secret. I was being selfish, child. Go find your birth parents. Then I can. Rest in peace.
Grandma, Grandma.
The funeral is over. About finding your birth parents.
I don't know. After 20 plus years learning I'm adopted, even as an adult, I need time to process this. It's too much.
It was very sudden. Anyone would feel overwhelmed. With your project contract finalized, take some annual leave. Get proper rest.
All right, I'll use this time to search for them. What if they reject me? If they don't want me? What then? What if they're the ones who left me? Maybe they have other children now. Would I just be an unwanted stranger?
How could anyone not love you? No parent would abandon their own child willingly. Even if they don't, you'll always have me. We can pretend this never happened. Okay?
Kixuan, you're the best.
Leave finding your parents to me. The victory banquet is in 2 days. I'll take the stage then to reveal your identity publicly.
Honestly, I don't mind keeping it private.
But I care. Announce it sooner and claim me publicly as yours.
Fine, fine. We'll do it your way. I'll make you official. Let everyone know you belong to me. That way no one will keep eyeing my husband daily.
Who's eyeing me? I swear I've never entertained impure thoughts about others. My heart. belongs only to you.
I never accused you. Why so defensive?
Who's defensive? I'm just assuring my wife of my unwavering loyalty. You're the only one I see. Now and always.
That's Luo Yuanwei.
In a global limited edition luxury car. CEO Chi owns one like that. Why is she stepping out of it?
How is that possible? Did she reconcile with Qi Xuan? She must have rented it. With her financial state, she can't afford a tire.
That makes sense. She probably doesn't even know this car's model name.
I told you I could drive myself here. No need for the chauffeur.
Luo Yuanwei, how did you manage to get such an expensive rental?
What's the daily rate?
You. Luo Yuanwei, we're calling you. Can't you hear? How did you possibly rent a Cyclone 15?
Yeah, where'd you get it? What's the daily cost?
Cyclone 15?
So it is rented. If you owned it, you'd recognize the car you arrived in.
So that car is called Cyclone 15? Such an expensive ride. Why does it have such a tacky name?
It's just a celebration banquet. You didn't need to pretend to be someone you're not. Renting a luxury car was too much.
Wait, you. Aren't you the CEO's wife? Where's your car then? Did you walk here?
None of your business. My driver dropped me off at the corner. My car isn't like yours. It's not some cramped vehicle. Traffic's blocked over there.
But when I came through, there was no traffic. This is the only road here. Are you lying about this?
Stop making accusations. With Wei Yu's status, she could have any luxury car.
Luo Wenwei, your vanity's out of control. You're just jealous of her position.
Does your monthly salary even cover one day's rental? This car must cost a fortune to rent. Did you take out a loan for this?
Say whatever you want. I'm going inside.
Stop right there. We should enter first. Get out of our way.
Ms. Luo, this way, please.
Are you confused? Why are you bowing to her? This is the CEO's wife.
There's no mistake. I'm here to escort Ms. Luo Yuanwei. Miss, please come through.
Wei, you... Wasn't that attendant supposed to greet you?
Exactly. Why did he take Luo Yuanwei in?
Must be a new employee. Doesn't recognize me yet. I'll have their supervisor give them a good talking to later.
Wei, you're a hero for landing this project. You're the biggest contributor.
What? Didn't you know? He used Wei Yu's proposal to secure the project.
Cheng-Li, what nonsense are you spouting?
Yeah, don't talk nonsense. Didn't Wei get the project?
Luo Yuanwei, Wei Yu told us everything. Stop pretending. Just admit it already.
Admit to what?
Of course, stealing my proposal.
Don't make false accusations. I made this proposal myself.
Luo Yuanwei, Wei Yu has already told me everything. Stop trying to weasel your way out.
What do you mean? What everything?
Still pretending? When you changed the proposal to cartoon images, you were staging a show. When you showed the structure, Wei Yu found something familiar. After the presentation, Wei Yu discovered you stole her discarded draft.
What's going on?
You believe this stuff? Where would I get her draft from?
Don't deny it. You picked up Wei Yu's draft from the trash can. It was in our office, the trash can next to the stairs.
Luo Yuanwei, I didn't expose you out of consideration for our friendship. That's why I didn't call you out. Who knows if it was you, who got nervous during the W group report, feeling guilty, afraid I'd expose you then and there, so you changed the proposal to cartoons.
You guys have got it wrong. She has no reason to do that.
What do you mean there's no reason? She lost the project herself, then retrieved it on her own. She deserves the most credit here.
But...
Enough. Regarding this matter, Wei Yu already explained it to me. The facts are clear. Luckily, Wei Yu warned me about the situation beforehand. Otherwise, if I'd submitted the wrong name to headquarters, I would have sabotaged myself.
Director Xu, as a director, how could you believe such baseless accusations? Why should my proposal bear her name?
It's returning to its rightful owner. A plagiarist like you daring to claim credit. Stop dreaming.
I created that proposal myself. Wei Yu doesn't even have drafts. How is it suddenly hers?
Luo Wenwei, Wei Yu made it clear. She discarded the draft, and you picked it up.
Really? If her rejected draft could win the project, then why did her final version fail to deliver?
There wasn't enough time. I couldn't refine it properly. The entire concept came from my inspiration.
You've acted this role so well you believe it now. Quit being a jewelry designer. Become an actor instead.
Enough. Stop this arguing. Luo Yuanwei, watch your tone.
Director Shu, as a leader, is this how you mediate conflicts? You know I completed that proposal independently.
How dare you question this? Are you challenging my authority?
Wei Wei, stop fighting. Director Shu is furious now.
Was I wrong? With people like him leading LK, we'll never succeed.
What did you say?
If LK is managed by you, it's doomed to fail.
Luo Yuanwei, I've been tolerating you not for your achievements, but your efforts on this project. Yet you keep pushing limits. How ungrateful can you be?
I'm ungrateful? This entire project from start to finish was handled by me alone, but in your words, it's called ungratefulness?
Vivi, stop arguing. I've never seen Director this furious before.
Luo Yuanwei, retrieving the project doesn't make you noble. Stealing others' work as your own, have you no shame?
Don't you realize your actual worth, daring to anger the director?
Director Shu kept quiet for your sake, to protect you. You stole my proposal. A plagiarism scandal would ruin the company's reputation.
Luo Yuanwei, last chance. Apologize now. Apologize to me. I'll overlook your words if you apologize.
Apologize? You should be apologizing to me. You slandered me, stole my achievements, and expect my apology. In your dreams.
Yep.
Director Shu, please calm down. Luo Yuanwei needs discipline, but is firing her really necessary?
Fired. I have the authority. Luo Yuanwei, you're terminated effective now.
Let's see who dares fire Luo Yuanwei.
Qixuan.
Who authorized you to fire her?
Mr. Key, you don't understand.
There must be something I don't know. I truly have no idea what gives you the right to fire her.
Looking at your attitude, is it true what they said about Luo Yuanwei being your mistress? Is this true?
Not going to answer? Seems you're admitting to abusing your power.
No, you misheard me, Mr. Chi. I never said to fire her, misunderstanding.
Is that so? Do you think my ears have become an old man's?
Qixuan, you misheard. Director Shu is joking with Luo Yuanwei.
Mr. Key, the banquet is about to start. You should get ready. Hurry up, we're fine here.
If I hear you mention firing Luo Yuanwei again.
No, we won't, Mr. Key. Why would I fire her? Luo Yuanwei, this is all your fault.
We use more gracious Luo Yuanwei. If Wei Yu hadn't pleaded for you, we'd all be humiliated.
Exactly. Madam President's generosity spares lowlifes like you.
We're classmates. Helping out's natural.
Enough now. The award ceremony starts soon. Stop the chatter.
Wei Yu, Mr. Key's smiling at you.
All right, Lily, keep it low-key. Everyone's staring at us.
Now announcing LK Corporation's Employee of the Year Award. Rumor has it, this employee's proposal won W Group's approval. That's how we landed the year's biggest deal.
Wei Yu, thanks to you, LK Corporation has earned respect across Qi Group.
Since LK's merger with Qi Group, we've scored huge projects. Other subsidiaries must be green with envy.
Honestly, I never thought my discarded draft would win the project. Should have kept it.
Now presenting the nominee card to Chairman Qi. He'll announce the winner's name.
It's starting. I'm so nervous.
Me too.
I hereby declare LK Corporation's Employee of the Year is...
Wei Yu, get ready now. Your name's coming up.
Go get ready, Wei Yu.
Why does Chairman Qi seem to be looking past Wei Yu?
Not at me. Who then?
Who submitted this? They misspelled the name. It says Wei Yu.
What's going on? They messed up the names.
How could they mess this up? The people at LK Company, what are they doing?
This LK company just merged into Qi Group recently. Seems like LK's management didn't properly complete Qi Group's orientation training.
What's happening here? When Chairman Qi saw Wei Yu's name, shouldn't he be pleased?
What's wrong with this?
Mr. Key, I was the one who submitted this list. This proposal does belong to Wei Yu.
Is that so? But this project wasn't secured by Yuanwei Luo, was it?
Yuanwei Luo actually stole Wei Yu's proposal to complete this. So the real contributor was Wei Yu all along.
That's nonsense. Yuanwei's proposal was her own all-night work. Shu Wei, you claim Yuanwei stole Wei Yu's work. Where's the original draft? The hard copy's missing. Don't tell me the digital copy's gone too.
Who would print drafts just to throw them away?
Could Yuan Wei have taken Wei Yu's digital files?
Doesn't look like it. If Wei was truly so capable, why didn't she secure the project herself?
I deleted the files, can't find them now.
Yes, Chairman Qi. You don't understand Yuanwei Luo from day one when she joined had bad intentions. Especially with this project, she almost ruined everything.
How dedicated she is, I know better than you. I watched her develop this proposal from scratch, building it step by step. You're the one, as a company director, you dare to slander subordinates, twist the truth, and spread rumors?
No, Mr. Qi, I was just following Wei Yu's instructions. I acted on Madam CEO's orders as instructed.
Exactly, Mr. Qi. You just claimed you personally oversaw Luo Yuanwei developing the project step by step. Does this mean you admit she's your mistress?
Mistress?
Enough, Lily. Stop talking.
Mr. Qi, how could you favor a mistress over the truth? Why embarrass Wei Yu like this? She's the rightful Madam CEO.
We use the Madam CEO.
If she's the Madam CEO, why did the CEO get furious when he saw her name?
Didn't you hear? Luo Wenwei here is Director Qi's mistress.
Since when did my wife become Wei Yu? When was I informed?
Mr. Qi, what's the meaning of this?
Wei Yu, what's really going on?
Madam CEO, please come up. Let everyone see what you truly look like.
Why is Luo Yuanwei going up?
Could she be the real Madam CEO?
Impossible. Cease to test Luo Yuanwei. It can't be.
Let me introduce everyone. This is LK Corporation's Employee of the Year. And the key contributor to this quarter's biggest project, Luo Yuanwei, is also my legally wedded wife.
How dare Wei Yu impersonate the CEO's wife?
Goodness, LK employees are really this gullible. They mistook an imposter for the real deal all this time.
Didn't they constantly bully the actual CEO's wife?
LK staff are blind as bats.
I didn't... You made the wrong assumption. I never claimed anything.
But you clearly said you were the CEO's wife.
We're doomed. We offended the real CEO's wife. Wei Yu, this is all your fault.
Wei Yu, how dare you deceive us?
So Wei Yu, you've been pretending to be the CEO's wife?
Regarding LK Corporation's employee misconducts, I have these points to address designer Wei Yu. Malicious intent, identity fraud, abusing power in the company, director Xu Wei, poor judgment, toadying to superiors, deceiving upper management, colluding with Wei Yu to bully juniors, employees, Zhang Li and Deng Lily Brown, nosing Wei Yu excessively twisting facts in work matters, excluding colleagues. Do any of you have objections to what I've stated?
Madam, we were all deceived by Wei Yu and couldn't see the truth. We never meant to exclude you deliberately.
Madam Mr. Qi, we were wrong. If you must fire someone, fire Wei Yu. This is all her fault.
You all.
Silence. You tricked us all.
Because of you, we mistook her identity.
You still don't understand the gravity of your actions. Thinking this was just a case, I hereby declare Wei Yu, Xu Wei, Zhang Li, Deng Lily, the four of you are dismissed from Qi Group effective immediately. No subsidiaries under Qi Group shall ever employ you again.
Serves you right. Everyone knows Mr. Qi despises those obsessed with vanity and social climbers.
Exactly. People like them shouldn't stay in Key Group.
Who dare hire them after this scandal?
They can't stay in Zhangcheng. Better try another city.
This is your fault. You cost us our jobs. I'll ruin you.
Wei Yu, you deserve to die.
It's all because of you pay for my job loss.
Security, remove these people. Don't let them cause chaos. Finally made up for missing your award ceremony. Now I understand how many misunderstood you because of that event. I'm sorry. This was my fault.
Don't blame yourself. I didn't take it to heart.
How could I give it to you then? Such a huge embarrassment. Looking back, it's all so upsetting.
Okay, that's all in the past now. So stop blaming yourself. Besides, haven't you already revealed my identity?
Thank you for forgiving me.
I thank you, too, for forgiving me for hiding things. All these years, you alone suffered abroad.
The suffering I endured is nothing compared to yours. You had to face the creditors demanding money and take care of Grandma and cover Grandma's medical bills. I really don't know how you got through these 5 years.
Who said I was alone? I still have my brother, sharing the burden with me. But you, alone in a foreign land, going to school and earning tuition, you even learned to drink.
How do you still remember these things? Didn't I tell you? I've become immune.
If you hadn't drunk so much, how would you become immune?
Okay. Anyway, now no one dares to force me to drink. I promise you, I won't drink anymore, okay?
You said it. I'll supervise you from now on. No one can force you to drink again.
I'll listen to you. But you, with your personality, never fighting or competing. Has anything like this ever happened before? Like now? Someone taking credit for your work?
No. This is the first time I've encountered it. I just encountered it, and you solved it. Sure enough, it's good to have someone.
Stop laughing. Seriously, has it?
I said no. Okay, let's not compare misfortunes here.
Hello. My wife's biological parents were found. Your biological parents have been found. Tomorrow, do you want to go see them?
Tomorrow.
Just acquired a branch. Didn't hold an annual meeting. Tomorrow morning, I'll take a look, inspect it. After the inspection, let's go together, okay?
This all came so suddenly. I'm not ready yet.
Don't worry, when I'm done, we'll go together.
Hello, Qishan? Didn't you send me my parents' address? Didn't you? I looked, it's pretty close to the office building you sent. It's rush hour now. There's a bit of traffic. I'll come find you now. How about we bike over together? Okay, see you later.
Mr. Key, are you satisfied with S Company's work so far? You want me to take you back to headquarters?
If the next quarter's performance is still like this, then you can pack your bags and leave. The position of leader in charge can be taken by someone else.
Mr. Key,
I have something else to do. Help me drive the car back.
all right. Hey, baby. I just got a new car. Want to go for a spin? What's wrong, babe? We've circled the block twice, even reached your family estate, but you still look troubled. You dislike my new car?
You don't understand. My father's biological daughter resurfaced. She's obviously back to claim her inheritance.
Your parents' real daughter?
Exactly. I just found out I have a half-sister. Her sudden reappearance clearly shows she's after our Joe family fortune. You're the sole heir running the entire Chi group. No inheritance disputes will ever trouble you.
What did your parents say?
They still value me. But if that woman returns and charms them...
I worked so hard posing as Mr. T to court Zhou Qing, hoping marriage would secure the Zhou fortune, and let some suddenly appearing woman ruin everything. Relax, darling. I won't let that woman steal what's yours. You're the Zhou family's true heiress.
You're so good to me.
Xinger. What's all this? Come here, let's talk. I noticed you pacing around moving clothes and shawls all morning. What are you doing? Explain this, Dad.
Dad, since my sister's returning, I should give her my bedroom. I feel guilty taking what's rightfully hers.
You're both my daughters. No need for guilt.
But when she comes back, will you favor her?
I'll treat you both equally.
Exactly. Don't worry about that. You'll always be our cherished daughter. You're our true daughter. I won't let Luo Yuanwei take anything from you.
Mom, Dad, I love you so much. Luo Yuanwei, your return changes nothing. I remain their favorite daughter.
It's been a while since we biked together. It feels like we're back in college.
Yeah, I really miss those college days. Biking around and hitting the library.
I remember one time we were biking together, and we crashed into a guardrail.
Wasn't that because of trying to avoid a kitten? My biking skills aren't that bad.
I dodged it too, so how come I didn't crash?
I let you win.
Chi, just admit you're not as good as me.
Okay. You're the best. Hello? There's a problem with the East City project. Okay, I understand.
If you have something to do, go ahead and take care of it.
No, today's the day you meet your biological parents. I can't leave.
It's okay. I can go alone. Just wait until the formal meeting. If you go now, you'll steal the show.
I just told you the basic information about your parents. Your biological mother passed away shortly after you were lost. Your biological father remarried and adopted a daughter. The Joe family also has some assets. I'm afraid they have many rules. And your stepmother and your sister, Jo Ching. I wonder if they'll make things difficult for you.
Okay. No matter how powerful the Joe family is, aren't you still better than them? If they bully me, I still have you to back me up. If you have something, go take care of it.
Isn't that Luo Yuanwei who wants to go back to the Joe family? Why is she riding a bike? She must be from the countryside. Do you know me?
You're Zhou Qing.
So you do recognize me. Who was that man riding the bike with you?
That's my husband.
You married some penniless bicycle rider.
What's wrong with biking? The streets are full of bicycle commuters.
Biking is beneath us. Our Joe family has standards. I've never interacted with someone from your social class. No car? Pathetic. A lowly person like you will never join our family. Stop right there.
How dare you block me?
The Joe family values its reputation. Someone like you probably lives in filth and squalor. If you bring germs into our home, Aunt Wang, disinfect her thoroughly. We can't risk contamination.
Zhou Qing, you did this on purpose.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm protecting our parents from your germs. Who knows what you carry?
I'm their biological daughter. What are you implying?
Just stating facts. Let me make this clear. I, Zhou Qing, am the true heiress. You're just some worthless country bumpkin. Our parents don't even know you. Coming back changes nothing. You're insane. You.
Miss, are you okay?
Just you wait!
Dad.
My dear child, you've been away from home for so many years. You've suffered enough. But thankfully, our family is finally reunited.
Have a seat. You're back. You should move back home from now on.
Mom!
Oh my! How did this happen?
When Sister came back, I tried to help clean her things. Then, she misunderstood me and sprayed disinfectant on me.
Kinger meant well. How could you treat her like this?
What's going on?
Shouldn't sisters help each other out? She helped clean my things, so I returned the favor.
You're twisting logic. Clearly your adoptive family wasn't a proper household. No upbringing at all. Hurting your sister right after meeting.
Wenwei, since you're back at the Joe household, you should fix those bad habits of yours.
Just as I thought. Even blood relatives become strangers after 20 years apart. I won't stay here. I'm married.
Married? What does he do? What's his family background?
Dad. Sister married some carless guy. Looks like a total bum.
Doesn't even own a car.
No wonder it smells musty in here. You don't even own a car. What kind of slum do you live in?
We just thought biking here would be easier.
So it all comes down to being carless. Mom, look, I recorded everything.
However you spin it, you're a daughter of the Joe family. How could you marry some penniless nobody? How dare you disgrace our family name?
My husband earns his keep through hard work. What's shameful about that?
You, as a Joe daughter, you must uphold our family's dignity. Divorce him immediately. I'll find you someone from our social circles.
No need. My husband is perfect. I don't care about his background. It doesn't matter to me.
See? He's hopeless gutter trash. Can't even climb a wall. Kinger, What's wrong? Are you feeling unwell?
Mom, I'm pregnant with Mr. Key's child.
Mr. Key from S Corporation. Oh, my clever girl.
Marrying Mr. Chi would make our Joe family rise to the top. Now, this is a Jew daughter, bringing honor to our family. Haha.
Funny. This S Corporation guy shares Qishuan's surname.
Sis, why aren't you reacting? Don't you know who Mr. Key is?
No, I just...
Why are you copying me? Could it be you're pregnant too?
Don't tell me it's that dirt poor guy's.
That's impossible. I'm on my period. Must have eaten too much at lunch. I'm married now. Isn't pregnancy the next logical step?
Oh, sis. The child you have with that penniless guy. If word gets out, the Zhou family will become Jiang Cheng's joke.
I'll give you one last chance. Get rid of that baby immediately. Divorce him now.
Pregnant or not, I won't obey you.
Are you trying to kill me?
If people discover our family has a shameful bastard grandson, we'll be the city's laughingstock.
Zhou Qing's pregnant out of wedlock? That's the real family shame.
Oh, sister, the baby I'm carrying is Mr. Key's heir. Your gutter-born brat could never compare.
Do you even know who Mr. Qi is? Women lining up to bear his children could stretch from Jiang Cheng all the way to Paris. This blessing came to me. The heavens have blessed us.
How dare you treat your own daughter like a breeding mare?
How dare you speak like that? I thought my own flesh and blood would behave properly. Instead, you've repeatedly shamed the Zhou family with your actions. Every time you're a complete disappointment.
Fine. I'm clearly unwanted here.
Stop. Waltzing in and out as you please. Where are your manners?
Since you all think I disgrace the Jews, I'll leave. Happy now.
Joe. Don't do this. Your father didn't mean it that way. We just came back. She doesn't know our ways yet. We'll teach her properly. Don't be so harsh on her.
I'm giving you one last chance. Get rid of the baby. Divorce that penniless man. The Zhou family will keep you fed. Stop right there. If you leave, don't ever come back.
I have my own family. I don't need this kind of snobbish, heartless family.
Do you see now? Children not raised by their own will never be proper. Why did you bring her back just to make me angry?
Dad, please calm down. You still have me here. I'll always take care of you.
Did you tell Mr. Xi?
I just found out myself. Rushed back to tell you immediately.
Tell him quickly. Marry Mr. Qi while you can. This rare opportunity must be seized tightly. Though the Zhou group has some reputation, we can't compare to the Qi family. The Zhou family's future rests in your womb, in this child.
Oh, Mother, I understand.
This year's first half brought $2 billion revenue. I expect second half to exceed $2 billion. Then all departments must work together. Understood?
Madam is here. She looks displeased.
Let's end today's meeting here. Back to work, everyone. Guess who?
You're so childish.
What's wrong? Not happy to be home?
I'm just disappointed. I never thought my cherished parents would be such snobs. Looking down on the poor.
What's going on?
That's the way it is.
It's okay. A family like this isn't worth it. I'm always here for you.
Qishan, I don't want to stay at LK anymore, even though those few employees were fired. But the other employees in the company are all so awkward around me. It makes me uncomfortable at work.
LK's development isn't as good as I imagined. If you don't want to stay here, then I'll buy another new company for you. You can also learn how to manage a company.
Can I?
Since when did you lose confidence in yourself? Don't worry. I believe in you. You can do it. Even if there's something you don't understand, you can always come home and ask me.
That's right. My husband is now the president of the Chi Group. Managing such a small company is a piece of cake for you. And I'll have to work hard too, to catch up with you.
Then I'll wait for you to chase me.
You know we're at the office. Behave yourself.
It's fine. Without my permission, no one would dare enter.
Mr. He from the construction company is H here. He's waiting in the conference room.
Got it. I'll be right there.
All right. You should go now. Don't keep them waiting.
Wait here for me. This meeting might take a while.
I haven't taken a vacation in ages. I want to go shopping alone at the mall.
Shopping by myself? How about I join you after I finish work?
No need. You said the meeting would take hours. Who knows when you'll be done?
Remember to use my supplementary card.
I'm just browsing around. Not like I'm buying a villa. My salary card is enough. Enough talking. I'm leaving now.
When you're done shopping, I'll send the driver to pick you up.
No thanks. The subway will be faster.
Hey, wait a second.
I'm really leaving now.
Come home early. I'll be waiting for you.
Understood. We've been married this long, but I've never bought Qishuan anything. Maybe get him a dress shirt.
Well, if it isn't my country bumpkin sister, what are you doing here? Don't tell me you didn't notice this store's brand, just wandered in blindly? Let me make this clear. This is world-class luxury. Someone like you could never afford it. Save yourself the shame. Get out while you can.
Excuse me. How much for this shirt?
This shirt costs 50,000 yuan?
The savings in my payroll account should cover this shirt.
50K, Luo Yuanwei? That's more than your annual salary.
Whether I can afford it is none of your business. Hello. I'll take this shirt. Please wrap it.
Will that be card or cash?
Card.
Hold it. That's mine now.
Cho King, have you lost your mind? I was first to claim this.
So what? Have you paid yet? Charge it to me. The shirt is mine.
Zhou Qing, where's your decency? Who are you buying this for?
Even if it's for a dog, I won't let you have it.
Watch your language. The shirt belongs to me.
Luo Yuanwei, don't try to act tough in front of me. Can't afford it. Just admit it. Don't embarrass yourself with a declined card. Waitress, charge it. I'll take it.
This lady was here first.
Do you know who I am? My fiancé is Mr. Qi himself.
Which Mr. Qi?
In all of Zhengcheng City, how many Mr. Qis could there be?
The one from S Corporation? Is Mr. Qi that famous to let Zhou Qing act so cocky?
But we follow first-come rules.
You... Fine. This dress costs 50,000. Get me one that's 100,000. I refuse to believe I can't afford a dress.
Zhou Qing, quit buying things you don't want just to spite me.
Who said I don't want it?
Ma'am, your 100,000 yuan dress.
Charge it. Show this bumpkin what real money looks like.
Your card balance is insufficient. Only 2,000 yuan left.
What? This card's from Mr. Qi. There should be money.
Ring up my dress, please.
Your total is 50,000 yuan. Here's your dress. Enjoy.
Luo Yuanwei, did you steal my card?
Get your insanity treated. Keep trying to buy your 100,000 yuan dress. I'm out.
How? There should be money here.
Fiancé Mr. Qi, total act.
Mr. Qi, the card you gave me. Why only has 2,000 yen? Do you know how embarrassed I was?
Don't be mad, babe. I recently acquired a company. Well, the group's accounts have tight cash flow recently, so I had to use this card. Don't be upset, darling.
You mean you just bought a company?
Yes, Shengyuan Group. It's been thriving lately.
Shengyuan, the one, top 3 jewelry leader. Shengyuan?
Exactly. Honey, what if I give you Shengyuan as a gift?
Seriously? Give it to me?
Absolutely. No girl can resist sparkling jewelry.
Oh dear, you're the best.
Not angry anymore?
I wasn't angry, but you kept such big news from me. When I saw only Y2000 left, I thought something was wrong.
Just wanted to surprise you. Aren't you happy?
You're teasing me again. How much did it cost?
Just 1 billion yuan. If we didn't have so many ongoing projects, the company funds are mostly tied up. I wouldn't touch this card.
Next time, don't do this abruptly, though it's a surprise having insufficient funds is so embarrassing.
All right. It won't happen again. When funds return, I'll transfer money to you, okay?
Hello? Yeah, got it understood. I have to go, baby. Urgent company matters. Aren't you in a meeting? Don't see me off.
Bye now. Yeah, okay, got it. Drive safe, dear. Glad I talked my way out. Once I marry you and get Joe Fortune, who'll endure your temper? Hello, is this the director of Shengyuan Group?
You sure you don't need me to walk you up?
You're acting like a dad dropping his daughter off on her first day.
Just worried you might not adjust well.
Relax, I'm the company owner. What's there for me to adjust to? All right, you should get going. Don't you have a meeting soon?
Fine. Call me if anything comes up.
Got it. Suhar. What are you doing here?
Well, talk about bad luck. Why do I keep running into you?
That's my line. But today you actually sound halfway coherent for once. Done playing the innocent saint?
Let me make this clear. Stop your dirty tricks behind my back.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Judging by your look, you walked here, didn't you? Check out my entourage. What makes you think you can compare? Hold it.
Who gave you the right to stop me?
Just as I thought, no manners or breeding. No greeting for the CEO. That's how you show respect?
The company owner. So you claim to be the boss here?
I did hear our company changed ownership recently.
But who knew the new owner's such a knockout?
Exactly. I'm your company's new owner.
Good day, ma'am.
Aren't you staff here too? Where's your greeting?
Isn't this company supposed to be mine? Zhou Qing, watch your tone. We have an audience here. Keep humiliating yourself and you'll become the company's laughingstock.
Mr. Qi himself told me he's buying this place for me. Would he lie to me?
Mr. Qi, the legendary Mr. Qi?
No wonder. I knew something. The new owner's class level skyrocketed overnight. Turns out Mr. Qi's pulling the strings.
Precisely, our company's true backer is none other than Mr. Qi, not some random trashy girl or garbage collector. Every stray cat and dog can enter Luo Yuan Wei. That trashy girl is you know your place. A high-end jewelry firm like this is no place for country bumpkins like you.
Oh, she looks pretty well dressed and stylish though, but still a peasant inside.
Rumor has it these country folk have contagious diseases too.
Do you hear that? Someone like you doesn't deserve to work here.
Who said qualifications depend on your background?
I'm the president here. My word is the rule. A country bumpkin like you should stay in your place, with your penniless husband rotting in that dump. Have kids if you want, they'll grow up in their proper environment. How dare you hit me?
I wasn't going to stoop to your level, but you insulted my husband.
You married a penniless man. Of course trashy people do trashy things.
Filthy mouth. You're the one who belongs in the dump. Throw her out.
Why are you standing there? Your boss just got assaulted. Restrain her now.
What's happening? What's going on? Neglecting your duties for this commotion. I'm the company director. Who are you two?
Director? Perfect timing. I'm the new owner, Zhou Qing.
Zhou Qing. Keenan called me to fake transferring ownership to his girlfriend, Zhou Qing. Ah, Ms. Zhou. Mr. Qi mentioned you. You should have notified us in advance. We'd have prepared a welcome.
No harm done. Now you know. Expel this woman immediately.
Security! Get her out now!
Wait. She claims to own the company, and you blindly believe her?
Mr. Qi personally promised to buy this company for me. Would he lie about that?
Exactly. Why would we trust you over her?
You apologize to our Ms. Zhou now!
Yeah.
Fine. Since you're all convinced Joe Ching's your new boss, let's see Madam Joe present the business license, official seals, and stamps.
Miss Joe, whether she's our boss, shouldn't I know best? Who are you to lecture me?
Hear that? Even Director Shi confirmed it. Besides, Mr. Key bought the company. He's got the seals.
If you're really the boss, where are the company seals? How do you manage operations? Are you just an imposter?
Legal transfers take time. These things can't be rushed.
First you say Mr. Key has them, now blame paperwork delays. You never had them, did you?
No company seal means contracts can't be signed.
Expenses can't be reimbursed. Invoices can't be issued. This affects everything.
Exactly.
What's there to doubt? I'm Mr. Key's fiancé. That's an undeniable fact. You want the seals? Mr. Key will bring them himself.
Looking for these?
How do you have these?
Why are they with you?
Because I'm the real new owner.
If that's the case, our new boss is her?
Oh no, I just badmouthed her earlier. Will she hold a grudge against me later?
Impossible. You're just a low-class nobody from the streets. How could you possibly be the CEO of this company?
The proof is right here. What more do you need to see?
This is actually the new CEO?
You liar! You're always faking things. These documents must be forgeries.
Why would I waste time forging business licenses and company seals?
My apologies, ma'am. I mistaken someone else for you. It was a misunderstanding. Miss, please don't blame me.
Director Shi, you've got it wrong. I'm the real boss here.
Miss Joe, I'm so sorry. We really mixed up identities earlier. Should have never agreed to Chinan's request. Now I've embarrassed myself in front of our new CEO.
Oh, I get it now. You're jealous that Joes chose me over you, so you teamed up with Manager Shi to sabotage me?
The Joe family is nothing.
Bullshit. You could have escaped your miserable life, but failed to rejoin the Joes. Now you're seeking revenge. But this time, you've gone too far. Forging company seals is a criminal offense. If I call market regulation, you're finished.
Too bad for you. My documents are genuine.
Fine. You want to die? I'll make sure you know why.
Miss Joe, was this necessary?
What's there to question? Luo Yuanwei, if you take all these fake stamps and forged documents away and apologize properly, I might consider letting this slide. But if the regulators actually come, this won't be resolved with just an apology.
My documents are authentic. Meanwhile, when the authorities arrive, you'll be the one getting arrested.
Miss Joe, I'm trying to help you. Don't make that call.
Stop the act! Typical country bumpkin with no sophistication. You still don't grasp the severity. Fine, I'll let you fail spectacularly. Hello?
Did you request assistance?
Yes. This person forged our company's credentials. Arrest her immediately.
My credentials are legitimate.
Luo Yuanwei, what's this charade about? With your lowly status, how could you own real certifications?
Enough bickering. I'll verify everything.
After the verification, you won't escape.
The inspection shows this business license is genuine. No need to check further.
What? Impossible!
Ah, in that case, she's our new owner.
You must be mistaken. Check again.
I verified through internal systems. No possible error.
Cho Ching, you've shot yourself in the foot again.
You're just a junk collector. How could you own this company? You must have stolen this. Take her away.
Cho Ching, you spin lies effortlessly. Look carefully at the legal representative on this license.
Is it really you? How is this possible?
I told you. I did this for your own good. I told you not to make that call, but you insisted.
We have both witnesses and physical evidence now. What more proof do you need?
Ms. Luo, that was completely inappropriate earlier. Please forgive me.
Ms. Lowe, I'm truly sorry. A man of your stature wouldn't hold grudges.
This was all a misunderstanding. I won't take it to heart.
Thank you, Ms. Lowe.
Joe Ching, anything left to say?
Impossible. Mr. Key clearly promised me. He personally said he'd buy this place as a gift for me. How could this happen?
If you still refuse to accept this, call your precious Mr. Key and verify it yourself.
Right. I remember some paperwork got stuck in the process. Call and check.
Once I get to the bottom of this, you'll pay for this. Hello, darling? You promised to buy Sheng Yuan for me. Why is someone else the owner?
You went to Sheng Yuan. Why didn't you inform me? You're making everything worse. The paperwork here is still pending.
Hello? Hello?
Well, what did your Mr. Qi say?
Luo Yuanwei, you win this round. We'll see about that.
You think you can just walk away? Not that easy.
What more do you want?
You impersonated and humiliated me and disrupted our company operations. As the company's owner, I have every right to sue you. So I do have this right, don't I?
If the facts are clear, we can file a lawsuit.
Boss, is this really necessary? What if suing Joe Ching backfires? My deal with Chi-nan to fake his performance will be exposed.
Luo Wenwei, I was wrong. Please forgive me just this once.
I've told you before, I want nothing to do with the Joe family. You're the one who kept picking fights with me. Consider this a lesson. Take her away.
Boss, I think Ms. Joe truly regrets it. Why not give her another chance?
Luo Yuanwei, sister, I'm truly sorry. Aren't we like half-sisters?
You've stolen my identity and Joe family living the high life all these years. How dare you claim sisterhood now? Have you no shame?
Sis, but I'm pregnant right now. Have mercy. Please spare me.
How can you mention that? Carrying a child and still act this shamelessly?
Luo Wenwei, I won't. Sis, I'm wrong. I admit my mistakes. I'll change, I swear. No more trouble ever again. I can't bear that punishment.
For the baby's sake, I'll let it go this time. Get out. This matter ends here. Anyone who dares speak of it again will face severe consequences.
Understood, boss.
Back now.
I'm exhausted.
What's wrong? You look beat.
Just realized something today. Being a boss is tougher than I thought. After this one day, I've gained real respect for you.
Respect for me?
This tiny company alone wears me out completely. Yet you somehow managed to run the massive Chi Corporation so flawlessly. Truly impressive.
Are you only realizing my skills today?
Before there was just a hint.
And now?
Now it's just a tad more.
Nope, needs a bit more.
That's my final offer. Don't want you getting cocky.
So, do I get it?
Mr. Key, I just came to the wrong room.
What is it?
Mr. Key, I've investigated this person thoroughly. Mr. Key, if there's nothing else, I'll take my leave.
Who's this?
Got some juicy gossip. Interested?
What? Tell me. Spill the tea.
You wretch. Once I marry Mr. Chi, we'll settle our scores slowly.
Xiaoqing finally tracked you down.
Han Fei, why are you here?
Since we broke up, I've thought about you every moment. Let's get back together.
We're done.
That child is mine. How could it not concern me?
What's it to you?
Mr. Key.
What are you talking about? What does the child have to do with you?
Still pretending with me. I've calculated the time. This child is mine. I know, you also want to use Mr. Key to climb up. That's why you deleted me. But let me tell you, it's not that easy.
What do you want?
1 billion and I'll disappear immediately.
1 billion? Where would I get that much money?
You don't have that much money, but Mr. Key has money. Once you become Mrs. Key, this little bit of money shouldn't be anything, right? Then if I tell Mr. Key about this, that this child isn't his, then guess what the consequences will be for you.
Okay. After I marry Mr. Key, I'll give you the money.
So, Cho Ching's child isn't her fiancé's.
Didn't you tell me before her fiancé is from the S group? I had someone investigate. The one she's dating is Chi-nan from the S company. The time they were dating and the time Joe Ching got pregnant don't quite match up. So, what that person said might be true.
I can't believe Joe Ching would actually do this to climb the social ladder. She'd even do something like this.
He's not much of a catch. This company is a Chi's newly acquired branch. This Chi-nan is just a director. Forget 1 billion. He doesn't even have 1 million.
So you're saying he's your subordinate Chi-nan. When you go to inspect the branch, everyone calls you Mr. Key. That scene is strange to think about.
It is a bit. But his chi is not the same chi as mine. His chi is the chi for orderly.
It's that Chi. Are you going to tell her?
I never interfere with my subordinates' personal lives. But this Joe Ching, if she dares to bully you, then I'll have to step in. But right now, we have no proof. She won't admit it, even if we confront her. So, we need to find that man first.
Okay. I'll leave it to you.
Babe, what brings you here?
It's been so long, I really missed you.
Sweetheart work's been overwhelming lately. Haven't had time to see my love. If it weren't for Mr. Key assigning me tasks, I wouldn't be so exhausted.
You promised to buy Xing Yuan for me, but when I went there, they didn't acknowledge me.
Well, the paperwork got stuck mid-process unexpectedly.
So the acquisition failed. The money you took from my account, when will you return it?
What money?
The card you gave me. When I tried buying clothes, it only had 2,000 yuan. You said it was for the company. Why was the money used?
About that card. Darling, the money situation requires patience. You see, the process got suspended halfway. The funds are temporarily frozen.
How long exactly?
Hard to predict, could be weeks or even months.
Months? That's absurd. You transferred it out instantly. Why is retrieval taking ages?
Business works. Spending's easy, collecting's hard, just wait patiently.
Wanted to give Han Fei partial funds to calm him. Now that won't work. Must marry quickly to claim the Qi family's assets. Honey, when's our wedding?
Wedding?
Yes. When will you announce I'm the chairwoman of Qi Group?
The wedding, no rush.
No rush at all. Let's get the money first. The wedding can wait. You don't love me at all. You don't want to marry me.
Darling, you know how much I adore you. I just got a new car and wanted to take you for a spin. Doesn't that show my love?
If you love me, why delay the wedding?
I'm CEO of Qi Group. My wedding needs proper planning. Just think. Organizing this wedding requires hundreds of guests. Finalizing the guest list will take a week alone. Then there's the venue, catering staff, decorations, live band, and more. It's peak season now. No time to arrange this.
So I just keep waiting? What if the baby's born before we're even married?
Let's have the baby first. We'll wed after you recover. Planning now would be completely impossible.
At least host a banquet, announce my status publicly, then get the marriage license. The ceremony can wait.
A banquet?
What? You won't even give me that much?
No. We'll host it.
A grand dazzling event. The whole world will know I'm Qi Group CEO's woman.
Deal. Your call.
Invite that country bumpkin. Let her see luxury she'll never have. My glorious life.
Fine. I'll marry you first.
Hello? Zhou Qing? Wrong number? Why are you calling me?
No mistake here. I was looking for you. I'm getting engaged. Even though you've been living rough, acting like a country bumpkin, you're still my sister. For our parents' sake, here's your invitation. Don't forget.
You're engaged? With who? Mr. Key.
Glad you know him. This Saturday, Shanglin Garden East. You better come. Time to show you bumpkins what real luxury looks like. The kind you'll never have.
Who called?
Shuk here?
Why would she call you?
Says she's getting engaged. Invited me this Saturday at Shanglin Garden East.
Shanglin Garden? That's pricey real estate. Chinan's splurging big time.
Are we going?
Of course we are. You're free anyway. Let's see what game they're playing this time.
She kept bragging about this Mr. Xi. Some hotshot executive. But you said he's just a regional department head. Not even competent at that.
So you're saying he's lying to her too?
Rumor has it women lining up for Qi stretch from here to Paris. Something's fishy here.
All the more reason to go. Let's uncover their scheme. Before she pulls another stunt later.
Wei Wei, what are you doing here?
Dad, I invited my sister here.
This is President Qi and your engagement ceremony. Why did you bring her?
Mom, we had some misunderstandings. We hope to clear the air through this occasion. Let our family resolve this and move forward together.
See, Chinger knows what matters, and you learn from your sister. Ha ha ha. Let's go.
If I acted like her, your family would be in chaos.
Darling.
Hello, sweetheart. Glad you made it. You must be Mr. and Mrs. Joe.
Our daughter speaks highly of you. Now we finally meet.
Meeting you today, we realize you're truly impressive.
Mr. and Mrs. Joe, you flatter me.
No flattery here. You built your empire young, from scratch no less. Choosing our Chinger is her great fortune.
Sir, madam, you honor me too much. This must be Chinger's sister.
Darling, let me introduce her. This is my sister, recently reunited with us. She grew up elsewhere, so she may not know our social norms. If she offends, please be understanding.
Hello, I'm Luo Yuanwei.
Hi.
Excuse me. Sorry I'm late.
Yuanwei, I only invited you. I never asked you to bring him. Why did you bring him along? This country bumpkin has no place at my engagement party.
Chuhao, watch your tone.
Seems this engagement party isn't welcoming me. Is that right?
Mr. Qi. Do you know who Mr. Qi is? Mr. Qi is...
Welcome. You're both welcome. If we keep them separated, they won't find out. Of course you're welcome. Well, every guest is welcome here, especially when it's Sister Chinkira's guest. How about I'll arrange a private room for you? This way, please.
Why give them a private room? Darling, even with our money, don't waste it on people like them. He wasn't invited. Just kick him out.
If you disrespect my husband, I have no reason to stay.
Wait. Today is mine and Chinger's engagement celebration. It's improper to drive guests away. Here's what I'll do. I'll prepare another.
No need for special arrangements. We'll all sit together. Mr. Qi, is that acceptable?
Ha ha ha, yes, absolutely. Of course.
But...
You stay quiet.
Why snap at me? I'm pregnant. Why are you yelling at me?
Listen carefully. Zhou, don't push your luck.
Mr. Qi, how could you treat Chinger this way? She's carrying your child.
Pregnant? Speaking of which, Wei Wei mentioned her sister's been pregnant for 4 months.
That's nonsense. It's only 3 months.
Mr. Qi, getting played like this and you still don't realize it? I genuinely wonder how you managed to run this company. Pathetic.
Luo Wenwei, how dare you question how I run my company? You're in no position to lecture me.
What are you implying?
Ask Zhou Qing yourself. Where did this child come from?
Are you saying this child isn't mine?
Darling, don't you remember we conceived this child when we were together?
Here's your prenatal report. It clearly states your conception date. Mr. Shi, tell me exactly when you started seeing her.
You wretch. You swore this child was conceived during our relationship, but the timeline shows you got pregnant a month before we even met. Explain this.
Qing, what's going on here? Could it be this isn't Mr. Qi's child?
Honey, pregnancy timelines aren't always accurate, right? Of course it's yours.
A whole month discrepancy? You think I'm an idiot? I thought you were some pure, innocent rich girl. Turns out you've been cheating all along.
Why did you bring him here?
Nothing better to do anyway. Zhou Qing recognize this person?
No, I don't recognize you.
How dare you say you don't know me? After being deeply involved for so long, you just threw me away like this, and now you claim not to know me?
Let me introduce. This gentleman was Zhou Qing's college boyfriend, Han Fei, the biological father of the child.
That's not true. I don't know him at all. They're framing me.
What's your explanation now?
Darling, I swear, the child is definitely yours.
For the Zhou family fortune, I'll endure this humiliation. If you abort the child, I'll give you another chance.
Mr. Qi, the child is truly yours. I didn't betray you.
Who dares to touch my child?
Shut your mouth. This child is none of your concern.
The child is mine. 4 months ago, we were together.
I'll ask you one last time. Will you abort the child or not?
Yes, I'll do it, I swear. I'll go tomorrow.
No, Zhou Qing, what about your promises to me?
Guards, get this lunatic out of here.
Try it. You snake, years ago you had my mother, the hospital nurse, steal and abandon the Joe's real daughter. Now you want me gone, you vicious monster.
What did you say?
Are you saying a nurse stole and abandoned me at birth?
Don't you dare slander me here. I don't even know you. Guards, get this person out of here.
Out with the truth. What really happened? Why did she order your mother to steal the Zhou family's real daughter away?
Who are you? How dare you meddle in our family matters? What's it to you?
It concerns me. Silence. Explain everything. Now.
Dad, how can you speak to Mom like that? Even if Luo Yuanwei was stolen and abandoned, She's no saint either.
You shut up too. Talk.
Here's what you don't know. Back then, Li Guiying got pregnant unwed and stayed in the delivery room next to your wife. That woman had designs on the Zhou family's fortune. She conspired with a nurse to steal your biological daughter and abandon her.
What? She coveted the Zhou family's money? So I steal and abandon me?
Liar, shut up! I don't know you. I've done no such thing.
Enough. Let him finish.
Back then, I overheard the doctors talking. They knew your mother's health was failing after your birth and wouldn't last long. If they hadn't abandoned you, how could she take her real daughter into the Zhou family?
What are you saying? I was adopted by my parents.
Adopted? You were fostered in the countryside. After she married Zhou Jiashu, she brought you back. You're her biological daughter. You're the real country folk from the sticks.
No, this can't be. Mom, tell me this isn't true. Did you really abandon me in the countryside?
You discarded my real daughter and made me raise your child, you heartless woman. I'll kill you.
Dad!
Get out of my way. You're no daughter of mine. Mark my words. Neither of you will inherit a cent from the Zhou family.
Mr. Qi, talk some sense into him.
You want my help? After you cheated on me and I tried to tolerate it, now you're not even the heiress. Have you no shame? Where's your dignity?
What's this mean?
What's this mean? It means exactly what it sounds like. I'm done with you. Don't touch me.
How could you do this to me? I'm carrying your child. Would you really let the heir to the Qi group be cast aside?
The Qi group's heir?
What nonsense are you spouting? Whose child is this in your belly? You don't even know. Get out now.
Mr. Qi, how can you deny Qing's unborn child?
Both of you, today's dinner cannot continue under these circumstances. So let me treat you both to make it up. You should leave first.
No rush. I want to see what this so-called Qi group heir is all about.
Exactly. Is there a second Qi group in Jiangcheng? Since when? Is it another surname with the same pronunciation?
Obviously, there's only one. Qi group that we all know. The child Qing carries is Qi group's rightful heir.
What are you doing?
Shut your mouth.
It's fine. Mr. Qi is just upset. No matter what, make Mr. Qi acknowledge this child.
Please go home first. It'll get dark soon, traffic will pile up, and you'll be stuck.
Qishen, is Qi Group changing CEOs now? We don't even have children. What heir are they talking about?
I'd like to know what's going on, too. Qi Nan, when exactly did you replace me as Qi Group's CEO?
What?
What did you say? He replaced you.
Mr. Qi, this is all a misunderstanding. Since I happen to share the Qi surname, they started calling me Mr. Qi.
What do you mean? What's this about you replacing him? Aren't you the CEO of Qi Group?
Of course I belong to the Qis.
Then what did his comment mean?
I never expected and never imagined. Zhou Qing, you tried to marry into wealth with my child, only to get scammed yourself. You got what you deserved. Disgusting.
Shut your mouth!
Explain this properly.
Why should I explain to someone like you? Know your place. A fake heiress like you has no right to know it. Get out immediately.
There's nothing to discuss with her. What about with me?
Mr. Qi, regarding this matter, I'll explain everything later. It's all a mistake. Honestly, pure misunderstanding. I've never done anything to tarnish the company's image.
Mr. C, are you claiming my real daughter married the actual CEO of Qi Group? Wretch. It was you who slandered my son-in-law as poor, making me believe for years that my daughter married the genuine Qi Group's CEO. Do you ever speak the truth?
How long have you been posing as me to scam people?
Mr. Qi, I was wrong. I swear I never impersonated you. No scams were done under your name.
Then why does Zhou Qing keep believing you're Qi Group's CEO?
I only borrowed your identity briefly, but I've never done anything to tarnish your reputation.
Impersonating me, yet claiming no harm done?
Mr. Qi, please spare me. I just wanted the Zhou family's money. That's why I came up with this plan.
So you're saying you impersonated Qishen to marry Zhou Qing and seize her family's assets?
But turns out, Zhou Qing's a fake heiress who gets zero inheritance. Otherwise, I'd never dare pretend to be you.
How dare you target our family's wealth, you scoundrel?
You look down on me. But I'd never glance at you without your CEO disguise.
This is all your fault. I raised you as my own daughter, yet you've been lying all along. You and your mother are frauds. You deceived me, both of you.
Stop fighting!
Watching you dogs fight is satisfying. Haha.
Kisan, let's go home.
I'll take you to that new restaurant. Shen Jun will handle this mess.
Yes, Mr. Key?
And you scoundrel.
Stop!
Keenan impersonated you. He must be dealt with.
Don't worry, I already messaged Shen Jun. Police are on their way.
Which restaurant are we trying? After dealing with those pests, I need proper comfort food.
Trust me, it's amazing. You'll absolutely love the desserts at that restaurant.